Hello there, my name is Kiana James, and I'm the founder and owner of Friendly Faces Senior Care and a 2019 Pinnacle Award winner. I'd like to take the opportunity to say congratulations to all of the finalists of the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards. This year, no doubt, has been hard on everyone. With the COVID pandemic, political and social uprisings, and natural disasters, this nomination is something certainly to be celebrated. So congratulations again, you deserve it.
Hi, I'm Charity Carter, Artistic Director and owner of FABAD, Fort Bend Academy of Arts and Dance, your 2016 Pinnacle Award winner. Congratulations to all of the 2020 Pinnacle Award finalists. I hope you dance.
Hi, this is Colleen Banks, Senior Partner with Comprehensive Financial Design Group and Board Member with the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. And I want to say congratulations to all the Pinnacle Award nominees. I wish you all the best in your business. Have a great evening and congratulations.
Hello, I'm Carol Guest, Chair of the Board of Directors for the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. I am so thrilled and really excited about saying congratulations to our Pinnacle Award nominees. Your hard work and service in the community are the reasons why you were nominated. So I'll be tuning in this Saturday on October 24th to see who takes home the trophies.
name is Veronica Douglas, board member for the Greater Houston Black Chamber. On behalf of Houston Community College's Small Business Development Program, I would like to say congratulations to all of the GHBC Pinnacle Award winners.
I'm Niles Dillard, owner of Superior Video Productions, a past Pinnacle Award winner. Congratulations to all the finalists.
Hello, this is Courtney Johnson Rose, Chair of the Board of the Greater Houston Black Chamber Foundation, and on behalf of our foundation, I want to congratulate all of the Pinnacle finalists. We are so proud of you all. We also want to extend congratulations to our Upstart finalists and our Young Entrepreneur Award. You all are what the Chamber is all about. So again, on behalf of the foundation, we want to wish you all a tremendous congratulations.
Oh, good evening. My name is Errol Allen II. As a member of the Board of Directors of the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce, I want to congratulate all of our finalists. Through your grit, determination, late nights and early mornings, you have earned this evening. Take some time, enjoy it, and we wish you and your business continued success in the years to come. Can we get a picture? I'm all dressed up.
Houston, we just had a phenomenal 24th anniversary GHBC Pinnacle Awards evening, and it was absolutely beautiful. Would you say, guys?
Yes, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
1 and 2. Beautiful. They come every year, so they know all about this. These are actually past Pinnacle Award winners.
Yes.
They're an outstanding duo. These brothers here have so much going on. I'll have them share with you a little bit what they have going on and what's coming up as well.
Absolutely. Definitely. So without further ado, Sterling Carter, Stephen Carter, we are partners with Sterling Staffing Solutions. It's a healthcare firm. More importantly, we were picked up by Forbes Books earlier this year. We wrote our first book. It's coming out on October 19th. It's called Double Your Success.
Yes.
And it's about building businesses. We're taking small businesses to medium to large size businesses. We want to make everyone multimillionaires.
Yes.
So that's our goal.
These brothers are an outstanding example of the type of entrepreneurs that we celebrated tonight. We celebrated African American business owners who have taken their businesses to the pinnacle and some even beyond. And I know that we're continuing to grow our community, we're continuing to grow our businesses, but as we do that, we want to continue to develop things like these brothers have developed that will help others come up as well.
Elevate.
Elevate. That's what it's all about, reaching back and elevating.
Hello there. My name is Kiana James, and I'm the founder and owner of Friendly Faces Senior Care and a 2019 Pinnacle Award winner. I'd like to take the opportunity to say congratulations to all of the finalists of the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards. This year, no doubt, has been hard on everyone. With the COVID pandemic, political and social uprisings, and natural disasters, this nomination is something certainly to be celebrated. So congratulations again, you deserve it.
Hi, I'm Charity Carter, Artistic Director and owner of FABAD, Fort Bend Academy of Arts and Dance, your 2016 Pinnacle Award winner. Congratulations to all of the 2020 Pinnacle Award finalists. I hope you dance.
Hi, this is Colleen Banks, Senior Partner with Comprehensive Financial Design Group and Board Member with the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. And I want to say congratulations to all the Pinnacle Award nominees. I wish you all the best in your business. Have a great evening and congratulations.
Hello, I'm Carol Guest, Chair of the Board of Directors for the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. I am so thrilled and really excited about saying congratulations to our Pinnacle Award nominees. Your hard work and service in the community are the reasons why you were nominated. So I'll be tuning in this Saturday on October 24th to see who takes home the trophies.
Douglas, board member for the Greater Houston Black Chamber. On behalf of Houston Community College's Small Business Development Program, I would like to say congratulations to all of the GHBC Pinnacle Award winners.
I'm Niles Dillard, owner of Superior Video Productions, a past Pinnacle Award winner. Congratulations to all the finalists.
Hello, this is Courtney Johnson Rose, Chair of the Board of the Greater Houston Black Chamber Foundation, and on behalf of our foundation, I want to congratulate all of the Pinnacle finalists. We are so proud of you all. We also want to extend congratulations to our Upstart finalists and our Young Entrepreneur Award. You all are what the Chamber is all about. So again, on behalf of the foundation, we want to wish you all a tremendous congratulations.
Oh, good evening. My name is Errol Allen II. As a member of the Board of Directors of the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce, I want to congratulate all of our finalists. Through your grit, determination, late nights and early mornings, you have earned this evening. Take some time, enjoy it, and we wish you and your business continued success in the years to come. Can we get a picture? I'm all dressed up.
Good evening and welcome to the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards presented by the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. I'm your hostess for the evening, Mia Gradney. As you can see, we've taken this event virtual in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, but we are still just as excited as ever to honor some of the best and most accomplished companies and leaders Houston's black business community has to offer. In addition to viewing tonight's program on YouTube, it will also be rebroadcast on KHOU 11 sister station Quest Texas 55. We are so excited to partner with the Pinnacle Awards to bring this event to a broader local audience. This evening is all about celebrating Black excellence. We've seen the headlines about the hundreds of thousands of Black businesses forced to close their doors due to the pandemic. So it's even more remarkable that despite the unprecedented times we are living in, the businesses we're honoring tonight and many others throughout the city have been able to stay in business and have employed extraordinary measures to do so. And despite business concerns, tonight's honorees have managed to help the community through their volunteerism. We all know thriving businesses are the lifeline of a community. That's why it is so important Black businesses survive, and it is just as critical we highlight African American companies to show what's possible. Now, let's hear from the woman leading the charge at the Greater Houston Black Chamber, Chair of the Board, Ms. Carol Guess.
Good evening and welcome to the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards. Tonight, we celebrate business resilience as we honor African American owned businesses that have endured the COVID-19 pandemic, the economic crisis that has resulted, and the bumpy waters of social injustice, all while being community heroes, making sure that others have what they needed. These businesses deserve to be celebrated and stand as models for how to sustain and even expand their businesses during a crisis. We also take the time tonight to celebrate our chamber. We too are resilient as we celebrate 85 years of unparalleled advocacy for Black businesses and consumers in the Greater Houston area, and we are just getting started. We are grateful for our sponsors and supporters over the years who have continued to make chamber programming possible. You have been responsible for the training and growth of thousands of businesses over our 85-year history that have created jobs and positively contributed to our economy, as well as business relationships with your companies. Houston is the #1 city for African American owned businesses, and you are a large part of the reason why. The Chamber is doing well during the twists and turns of 2020, and we hope that you will partner with us to continue serving businesses like the ones being honored tonight. Our hope is to contribute to a resilient economy in the Houston area that you, the community, our sponsors and supporters, consumer and member businesses may enjoy. You may make a tax-deductible donation to our work to assist us, and we'll hear more about that later in the evening. For now, sit back and enjoy a wonderful evening with the Greater Houston Black Chamber.
Greetings, everyone. Would you join me in a moment of prayer? Gracious and eternal Master, how we thank you, how we bless your name. Father, we thank you for your sovereignty. We thank you for your rule. But most of all, oh God, we thank you for your grace. Father, we pray in the name of Jesus, oh God, that you would bless us in our time together. We pray, oh God, that everything will be done conducive to your will and even to your way. We pray, Master, in a special way, oh God, for our participants. We pray, oh God, for our organization. And most of all, oh God, we pray, oh God, that everything is done decent and in order. Father, we thank you for what we're getting ready to do, and we thank you for what you're already done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
The Chamber has selected 10 companies as finalists for the Pinnacle Award and 3 finalists for the Mac H. Hanna Jr. Upstart Award. Throughout tonight's program, we will introduce those finalists to you so you can see some of the amazing Black-owned businesses right here in Houston. We're going to start with the popular restaurant Lucille's. Take a look.
I'm Chris Williams. I'm the chef and owner of Lucille's Fine Foods, which is in the Museum District. It's a full-service restaurant that specializes in Southern cuisine with global influences, and we just celebrated our 8th anniversary. I'm also the founder of Lucille's 1913, which is our nonprofit, which is dedicated to feeding the elderly at-risk people, especially that have been exposed during this pandemic. And to date, we've donated over 60,000 meals and counting to Houstonians all across the city, from Sunnyside to Acres Home. Anytime anything happens in the city, we always like to throw our hat in the race first to see where we can help and how we can help. Obviously, with the pandemic has changed there have been 3 huge changes this year, the pandemic being the first. And so we had to switch our business model up from the traditional profitable model that every business wants to strive for. We took profitability out of the equation and focused solely on sustainability. We were also fortunate enough to be chosen by Vice President Joe Biden and the Floyd family to have their historic meet the day of Mr. Floyd's funeral services. It's an amazing, humbling moment. And then our community efforts have continued on to go past just the elderly. We're now helping all our brethren in bars that they're able to open up for 3 weeks and they got off unemployment just to have the rug pulled from under them. So what we've done is we've taken our patio and we've given it to local bars from here to Galveston. And we give them 100% of their sales that night. And $1 off of every cocktail goes to the 1913 initiative to support the work that we're doing. And to date, we've put over $26,000 into the pockets of out-of-work bartenders. And we have another, and this is an event that we do every week.
Good evening. My name is Niles Dillard, and founder of Superior Video Productions, and the second vice chair of the board of directors of the Greater Houston Black Chamber. I'm honored to serve as one of the chairpersons for this year's virtual event. 2020 has been a challenge for us all, to say the least. With the global pandemic, racial injustice, and economic trouble throughout the U.S., there are plenty of reasons to coast along. But the business owners we're honoring tonight decided to fight. They're not only fighting for their own companies and the livelihood of their families, but also for the City of Houston community. We are excited to showcase these businesses as a reminder of the resilience, creativity, and the savvy that exists within our community. And we invite you to join us in supporting them and other small businesses by making a donation to the GHBC Foundation. Visit ghbcc.com. Thank you.
Now let's hear from finalists RE/MAX Legacy Living RE/MAX First Class.
RE/MAX Legacy Living and RE/MAX First Class is a full-service real estate brokerage. We have 2 arms to our company. We have residential brokerage, where we manage a little over 6768 associates. And we also have a commercial arm to our company where I run and manage about 15 commercial agents as well.
You know, the home has been, the cornerstone, if you will, of wealth. And the wealth gap that exists, that continues to exist, we've taken a personal pledge, and even from our business standpoint, to, like she said, increase African-American home ownership.
Our goal is to have an environment where our agents and our families and our clients achieve their dreams, and we always want to be a part of that process, and it's always an honor to be, and that's why we exist.
Real estate originally was not deemed an essential business, and my wife Jamila is part of the Texas Real Estate Political Action Committee and also the Fort Bend
Political Affairs
liaison.
Yeah.
So one of the things she had to do was testify at the state level to allow, and at the county level to get them to make real estate an essential service. So that passed, and we were basically
able to get back to work. I can't speak enough to the positive impact that the GHBC has made on our business in a very short period of time. I'm really excited at the opportunity to continue to work with GHBC because I know that, with what we have to bring to the table, we can only help take it further and contribute, but we have been so blessed and thankful just at the opportunities that they put in front of us. Obviously, this opportunity right here to be one of the finalists for the Pinnacle Award is another huge impact for us, which we're really thankful for.
Hi, I'm Janet Hammond, Program Manager of Corporate Community Relations at CenterPoint Energy and co-chairperson of the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards. As we celebrate 85 years of the Greater Houston Black Chamber's existence, we have so much to be proud of. The Chamber has been instrumental in supporting Black businesses for decades. Members of this important organization are able to take advantage of educational programs, networking, training, scholarships, and more. The businesses spotlighted tonight show us that it is indeed possible to thrive, even when facing adversity. We thank you for tuning in to the ceremony, and we encourage you to get involved with the Chamber as a member or a supporter. Enjoy the event.
Check out this video from finalist TNR Accounting.
We actually started the business back in 2008, primarily to service other businesses that we had. So we sold those businesses in 2014, and then in 2018 we relaunched TNR Accounting. But the products and services we offer: bookkeeping services, CFO services, and management consulting services. A lot of businesses realize that in trying to get PPP and EIDL loans, that they really needed the accounting and bookkeeping services. And we're very proud to say that we've helped our clients get about $850,000 in PPP and EIDL loans. So we pivoted, called all of our clients, made sure they understand the loan process, helped them with that at no additional charge, just so that we could make sure that they were successful. Because we realized that in order for us to be in business, our clients have to be successful.
The Greater Houston Black Chamber is a valuable resource, and so far this year we received a number of phone calls from other businesses that are interested in our services, and we also have a very important customer that we acquired in the last couple months that's a direct result of our being a member of the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce.
I think that now, with everything that's going on in the climate we have, this is our time. This is time for Black businesses to step up and show what we can do, and I think the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce is instrumental in identifying those exemplary Black-owned companies.
Good evening. I'm Laurie Vignod, President and CEO of Unity National Bank, the only Black-owned bank in the entire state of Texas. And it's my pleasure to serve as the honorary chairwoman for the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards. This year, the Chamber celebrates 85 years of service to the Greater Houston area, and it is certainly something to be very proud of and to celebrate. Strong businesses make up the very fabric of our community, which is why we at Unity National Bank do all we can to provide financial education, access to capital, and support to our customers and those in the community at large. We know this is trying times for many, so we are especially pleased to be a part of this celebration, honoring a few of the Black-owned businesses that have endured and continue to thrive. Thank you.
Take a look at this video from Total Wellness Assessment and Counseling.
So Total Wellness Assessment and Counseling Center has been open for 8 years. We provide executive coaching and psychological services for individuals in both a business and community setting. We have steadily increased from 2012 all the way to current. We have 2 locations and 13 clinicians. There's only 3% of all psychologists that are African American, 3%. And it's really important when you want help from someone that you come to somebody that you feel can understand you and that can relate to you. And not that culture is always the defining factor of who can help you, but when it's your first time engaging in services, you do want to have a level of comfort. So for so long in our community, mental health was thought of as a taboo, or it's that thing that we don't talk about, or, we were always taught to be just strong and keep going. And, I think there's been a lot of barriers to seeking mental health services in our community. I think those barriers are slowly starting to change, with more people being able to come out and say, no, I have a religious faith, but I have some emotional struggles that I'm dealing with, and I'm getting help for those emotional struggles. And with that help, I'm feeling much better, and that it's a part of your wellness. It doesn't mean that anything has to be horribly, horribly wrong with you just to get help and wellness. As clinicians, we're very well taught to do diagnosing and do clinical treatment, but not so much in business. The business aspect of running a business was not taught to us. And you don't know what you don't know. So the Black Chamber has been huge and influential of teaching clinicians and people who don't necessarily have a business background the business aspect of running a business, how to develop a business plan, how to develop business strategies, how to even engage other consumers that aren't necessarily on your radar. How to just expand, and the Black Chamber has provided all of that, and has provided all of that for relatively little or no cost. And it's just been a huge, huge, huge game changer.
Good evening. I'm Courtney Johnson Rose, Chair of the Board of the Greater Houston Black Chamber Foundation. And it is my honor to welcome you to the 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards and to congratulate all of tonight's honorees. The GHBC Foundation is a 501c3 non-for-profit organization and serves as the philanthropic arm of the Chamber. The goals of the foundation are to financially support the initiatives of the Chamber, support efforts to train and develop the next generation of Black entrepreneurs, and to support programs that improve the Black community in the Greater Houston area. The Pinnacle Awards embodies the mission of the Chamber and the Foundation as it highlights the success of African American entrepreneurs. This year has been especially trying for Black-owned businesses, and it's going to take each and every one of us pulling together to help keep the doors of businesses in our communities open. On this evening, as we celebrate the successes, I also want you to remember businesses and owners that are working to keep their doors open. I encourage you to make a donation to the GHBC Foundation. And by supporting this organization, you are directly supporting Black businesses, young professionals, and students. You can make a tax-deductible donation to the foundation from the GHBC website at www.ghbcc.com. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Foundation, I want to personally thank you for considering a contribution and for standing with us. We appreciate you, and we hope that you enjoy this evening's festivities.
Finalist Impulse Healthcare and Technology talks about their business journey. Go ahead and take a look.
Impulse Healthcare and Technology, LLC, provides information technology and business management solutions to a variety of companies across various industries. Founded by serial entrepreneur Tyrone J. Dixon, Impulse provides services such as project management, mobile device solutions, network integration, business process management, and more. Their focus is on the healthcare and technology sectors, and the company's reach extends to Fortune 500 companies throughout the United States. The company's suite of services has been instrumental in industries such as oil and gas, energy, pharmaceuticals, telecommunications, and finance. Impulse's business management services and technical solutions have been contributing factors to their clients' success.
The Greater Houston Black Chamber relies upon generous sponsors and donors to put on events like this one and to help local businesses thrive. Here's a word from Donovan Casanave, Support Services Manager of Supplier Diversity and Diversity Outreach at Shell Oil Company.
Hi, my name is Donovan Casanave, and I'm the Support Services Manager for Supplier Diversity and Diversity Outreach at Shell Oil Company. And we are happy to once again support the Pinnacle Awards as a sponsor. At Shell, we embrace diversity, and we're doing our part to take that a step further by making sure inclusion is a part of our standard operation. We know that the more voices there are at the table, the more likely we are to come up with innovative, creative ideas to some of the world's biggest challenges. Shell has enjoyed a fruitful relationship with the Greater Houston Black Chamber for years. We are committed to being a force for good in our local communities, and that means providing support to small business owners who supply goods, services, and jobs that fuel the Houston economy. I hope that you will join me in congratulating all the honorees this evening, including the Upstart and Pinnacle Awards finalists. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
Now, let's hear from finalist Hill Day Public Relations.
Hill Day is a family-owned company that's been in existence for 10 years. It emanates from a business name that my father had, and when I was about 15, the company did not succeed, and I promised my father that when I grow up, I would name a company that I would own, Hill Day, and it would be successful. Hill Day provides turnkey public relations services for large infrastructure events and activities. Hill Day Industries also does contract compliance, construction support services for large infrastructure projects. We have about 16 employees that do excellent work. During the beginning of the pandemic, I had just signed a lease to expand, and I really prayed when we had to shut down in March. Because we had the foundation laid for businesses and diversifying what we do, COVID was an opportunity to once again show that we are capable of doing the work and serving our clients in the most profound way, in a responsive way, with quality, and still keeping our price and our services at the top of the line. Small businesses, and especially African American owned businesses, are really struggling. We struggle when it's not a pandemic. We struggle when it's not a downturn. And we constantly have to prove ourselves to ensure that our clients take us seriously and rely on our services. So for me, I depend heavily on my fellow Black-owned companies to ensure that the support that I do for my clients are top-notch. So it's extremely important for us to support each other.
The Port of Houston is a longtime supporter of the Greater Houston Black Chamber, and we appreciate their contribution to this year's event. Here is Port Commissioner Cheryl Cruzo.
Good evening. My name is Cheryl Cruzo, and I serve as a commissioner for the Port of Houston Authority. I'm an appointee of Mayor Sylvester Turner, and I represent the City of Houston. The port is an economic engine and job creator for our region, state, and nation. Our port, which runs along the 52-mile-long Houston Ship Channel, is considered an international powerhouse that connects Houston to economies all around the world. Port Houston is proud to serve as a sponsor of the Greater Houston Black Chamber's 26th Annual Pinnacle Awards tonight. The Port has been a supporter of the Black Chamber for more than 20 years, and we value this partnership. As the first African American woman ever appointed to the Port Commission, I understand firsthand that representation does matter. We've often heard it said that Houston is the most diverse city in the country, and Port Houston believes in inclusion and diversity. Soon, Port Houston will receive results from a diversity study that we commissioned. The results from this study will inform us on how we can do more in terms of inclusion, and we will share those results when we receive them at our Port Commission meeting. That's why I'm very excited that Port Houston has maintained its partnership with the Greater Houston Black Chamber decade after decade as it continues to support Black businesses with valuable programming such as Port Houston's small business development and maritime education programs. Programs such as these and others help strengthen our community, create jobs, and deliver economic prosperity to the region for all. I want to say congratulations to all the community award winners tonight, as well as the Upstart Pinnacle Award finalists. Thank you for everything that you all do to help make our community stronger and better. You're all winners tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks to each and every one of our sponsors. Now, check out this message from finalist B. Jackson Enterprises.
The name of my firm is B. Jackson Enterprises, LLC. We're an engineering and management firm. I started the business in 2014 while I was working on my executive MBA at MIT. In 2017, I decided to leave the workforce. We started the firm with a concept where we would deploy the teams, tools, and technology to create an inflection point for our clients. It's really critical to support African American businesses because we recognize that there's a wealth gap in the nation. And in order for us to close that wealth gap, we need business owners. We need people to be successful in their jobs. We've been very fortunate to partner with other African American firms, both as a joint venture. We've also had an opportunity to subcontract to African American firms, and in our prime capacity, we've been able to give high-paying opportunities to allow other African American firms to grow and develop and for them to reach their potential. Being a member of the Greater Houston Black Chamber started out when I was a non-member and its impact. And so as we looked into it, we said the mission, the other entities were all things that were aligned with our corporate vision and our values. So from that standpoint, being connected with like-minded entities is something that is beneficial to the organization. Now with COVID-19, we haven't seen the full benefit, but from what we've been able to be a part of, it's definitely been an asset to our organization.
At this time, we'd like you to sit back and enjoy an excerpt from a special performance by Houston's Ensemble Theater.
The talent show! The talent show! You weren't born Say a little prayer for you. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While combing my hair down and wondering what dress I'm gonna wear now. I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you. Together, that's how it must be to live without you. Would only be heartbreak for you. Nobody but me. Stop in that name of love before you break my heart. Stop in that name of love. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water to be baptized. None but the righteous. None but the righteous. None but the righteous shall see God. If you believe within your heart, you'll know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you'll say it's yours. Believe there's a reason to be.
Our businesses cannot thrive without support from our elected officials. Whether they are fighting for us from City Hall or in the halls of Congress, our leaders play a key role in making sure there is funding to support local businesses. Let's hear now from Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Congratulations to the Greater Houston Black Chamber on 85 years of service to Houston's black business community. We need the Chamber now more than ever as we work to help black businesses not only survive, but thrive in this current environment. As we often say, Houston is the most diverse city in the nation, and that diversity is part of what makes living and working here a great experience. Our entrepreneurship community is strong, and the Greater Houston Black Chamber is one of the pillars that helps keep the Houston economy as strong as it is. We are in uncharted waters. The coronavirus pandemic has hit the black community particularly hard, and many of our businesses across the country have had to close their doors. During the public health crisis, the City of Houston has passed 2 rental relief packages and a $20 million financial relief program aimed at assisting small businesses impacted by the coronavirus pandemic. On top of that, we're dealing with racial unrest and calls for policing reform that promise to forever change the future of our community and this country. During all of that, we still must carry on in our daily lives and businesses. And while that's not always easy, having organizations like the Greater Houston Black Chamber available with great resources, training, and connections is powerful. Congratulations to all the businesses being recognized tonight with Upstart and Pinnacle Awards. Your resilience during adversity is inspiring. In my book, you're all winners.
Now joining us, the leaders of Bright Learners Academy.
My name is Tim Jameson. This is my wife, Tashia Jameson. We're the proud owners of Bright Learners Academy in Pearland, Texas. Our school has been in existence for 14 years. This is the 4th year of me and my wife owning this preschool. So things that we pride ourselves on is we're very data driven, and we have testimonials from our parents, seeing the growth in their children when they come through our center and when they leave our center. Seeing the impact of what we're doing with these kids is truly amazing, and that's something that we pride ourselves on.
We have a parent portal, and on the parent portal is our directory. So parents who own businesses can go and upload their business information, and we shop from each other. So we're taking our money and letting it circulate multiple times within our own little preschool community, thus impacting the black community around us. So it's pretty powerful. It's an amazing thing that we're doing, and we love every minute of it.
One thing I would say, this whole COVID situation, 40% of child cares were closed permanently, and that's disheartening to hear, but fortunately we were allowed to keep our doors open.
So what we decided to do is we decided to open up a virtual academy. And we said, okay, for those parents that aren't comfortable bringing their kids in, your child is still going to get an education, but they're going to do it from the comforts of their home. But we not only opened that up to our local residents here in Pearland, but we opened it up nationwide. So we have kids from LA all the way to Philly who are enrolled in our virtual academy.
The network of being associated with the Greater Houston Black Chamber is amazing in itself. We understand that it's bigger than us, and we want to prove to the Greater Houston Chamber that Bright Learners belongs, and we're doing our part to be a staple in this community.
Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee is ever present on behalf of her constituents. She brings remarks at this time.
Greetings to the Greater Houston Black Chamber. You may hear the voice of Rosa Parks as I stand before her in Statutory Hall in the United States Congress to honor you and greet you, because the Greater Houston Black Chamber is 85 years old, almost 100 years old. You stood against adversity for so many years, promoting and enhancing the vitality and vibrance of black businesses. Thank you to President Guest and all of the board members and all of the members I'm delighted to be able to have this opportunity in the midst of adversity of COVID-19. I truly understand and have committed myself to fighting for Black businesses. And I celebrate and salute those of you who have withstood the storm, those who may have stopped for a moment. I promise you, we will restore and repair. You've been so very important in the midst of the adversity of COVID-19. I just want you to know that your president has been interacting with our office, working and advocating in Washington to make sure that we provide the resources for you. Many of you know it was with the work of the Greater Houston Black Chamber that we were able to craft $100 million for small businesses with Hurricane Harvey. I know that many of you have taken advantage of that. And then, of course, the PPPs, which deal with providing monies for small businesses or businesses. It was the small business community that told us, and African-American businesses, to roll it back to make sure that you could be counted. And so we developed a new program that deals with nonprofits, faith organizations, and smaller Black businesses that, of course, provide the opportunity to go to smaller banks and, of course, minority banking institutions. Thank you so very much for your vision and your leadership. COVID-19 is devastating. In fact, I speak to you in the backdrop of the highest officer in the land being tested positive. But we must stand with our Black businesses, the economic engine of our communities. And so I congratulate you and will present you again, honoring your 85 years with a congressional resolution that says that you are deserving of the respect, admiration, and commendation of the United States Congress. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee continues to respect you and admire you. Thank you. Let us stand the course. We will win the battle against COVID-19. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
And now we're going to hear from the founder of finalists Nooksie's Fine Catering.
The name of my company is Nooksie's Fine Catering, LLC. It's named after my grandmother. We've been in business 18 years, and we have 4 areas of expertise. One is the catering. The second is we have a pop-up restaurant. The third is we have a delivery and meal prep, and we also do training and development. This resilience, the tenacity of just fighting through this COVID-19 has been, it's been a challenge. But what we did do immediately, we started a curbside dining. We had our Stafford location preparing meals for families, and so that was a quick pivot that we did. And also, I noticed the only thing that was really going is restaurants. So we have another property in downtown Houston, and we decided to open a pop-up. And to my surprise, it's been a huge success. We've partnered with Black Restaurant Week. Our first week opening, we opened during Black Restaurant Week, and then we opened, after that opening, it landed into Houston Restaurant Week. And that has really been instrumental in our pivot. And the other part of that is that with the Houston Restaurant Week, it gives us an opportunity to give back to the Houston Food Bank. So a portion of our sales are going back to the Houston Food Bank. And so that also fits into our whole model of supporting our community. The Greater Houston Black Chamber has supported our business. They use our services. They've introduced us to other businesses. They not only support us, but they invest in us. They train us, develop us, and give us all those tools that we probably wouldn't get on a regular playing field. And so I'm really appreciative.
Congressman Al Green is a longtime Texas representative for the Houston area and offers his congratulations and well wishes.
Hello, Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. I am so honored to be with you tonight. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of this great program. I especially want to acknowledge your board chair, Ms. Guest, and I acknowledge all of the members of this great organization. I especially acknowledge those who are receiving awards tonight, those who are being honored. You might notice, of course, that I'm appearing with a mask on. Well, these are difficult times, and I have staff here with me, and I'm protecting myself and my staff by wearing this mask. Difficult times, But these are not the most difficult times that you have seen. You will survive these times because you're prepared for them. You were founded at a time when there was a Great Depression right in the middle of it. One of the greatest depressions ever on the planet Earth, and probably the greatest that the United States of America has seen. At a time when black people could buy a hat, but you couldn't try it on. At a time when you stood in food lines and there was no food to be had. At a time when you had to make ends meet and there were no ends to pull together so that they could meet. You have survived difficult times, so you are well prepared for these times. You will continue to thrive and you will survive. The thriving and surviving is something that we have tried to aid you with in Congress. We tried to help you to get the loans that you richly deserve, and we want to do even more. But remember, you are prepared for these difficult times, and it is our job to assist you through these times. Closing with these words, as your congressman, I'm going to encourage you now to do that which can make the difference not only for yourselves and your organizations, but also for our community. Encourage people to get out and vote. Please use all of the tools at your disposal to get people to the polls so that we can create a different environment, an environment where we'll be greatly appreciated so that we can accelerate our growth. I am your Congressman Al Green. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I am on the ballot. Please, let's get out, let's vote, let's make a difference for all of our community. God bless you, and God bless our country.
The founder of the J. Archer Insurance Group appreciates the Chamber's role in the success of her business. Check her out in this clip.
Well, J. Archer Insurance Group is a full-service insurance, risk management, and consulting services firm. We've been around for the last 11 years, and we do everything from high net worth personal insurance to large corporate property and casualty. So employee benefits, everything in between we can handle. I'm one of very few black women that I see in this space. And really it's been about strategic partnerships. And so I've found really great sisters and brothers and friends in the community that have really helped me along. It is extremely important to support African American businesses. It's always been important, but I think today more so than ever. I mean, we've felt it and we've seen it for so many years, but to see it bubble up in the way that it has recently has really sparked something special in our business communities. And we've shown resilience. We know that we're the backbone of this country. We built this country. And I think it's finally time for us to get what's due to us. And I think that it's not a matter of talent. It's a matter of opportunity. You know, talent is created equal. Opportunity is not. And today it's just time that we take our place, rightfully so, where we belong. Wow, I can't tell you how special the Greater Houston Black Chamber has been. I was fortunate enough to be one of the 40 black women-owned businesses selected as a part of the Waste Management's Share the Money and Share the Mic. And that cohort alone is priceless. And so giving us a platform, giving us representation, and also a voice to say what we do. Again, it's just about being able to showcase our talent and have corporates listen to what we're able to provide. I think that's the difference. And I'm lucky to be a part of this organization.
As Harris County Clerk, Chris Hollins is the Chief Election Officer of the third largest county in the nation. We appreciate his support of the Chamber.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Hollins, your Harris County Clerk. Let me begin by congratulating the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce on the 26th Annual African American Business Achievement Pinnacle Awards and on 85 years of empowering black businesses in the Greater Houston area. I would also like to congratulate all of the businesses who were nominated this year for their outstanding achievements. As your Chief Elections Officer, I need to underscore how important it is that we exercise our right to vote this fall, and that we elect leaders who support policies that create equity in business. As a black entrepreneur myself, I understand the challenges that we face and how our prospects are impacted by policies that elected leaders create and administer. Black and brown entrepreneurs start businesses at the same rates as our white counterparts. However, there's a vast disparity in profitability, size, and early survival rates due to systemic injustices that we face. We have less access to capital and collateral. We're charged higher interest rates, and we're denied more frequently when we're applying for much-needed business loans. That needs to change, and our votes can bring about that change. Small business owners comprise 15% of all registered voters in the United States. When small business employees are added, the small business voting bloc swells to 43%. With this type of voting power, we can elect leaders who will champion policies to help grow and sustain Black businesses. We are in the last week of early voting, so I want to encourage you to get out and vote between now and Friday if you haven't already. Harris County has over 120 early voting centers, triple the number that we had in 2016, and there will be over 800 voting centers on Election Day. You can cast your vote by mail if you've applied already, in person at any of our locations, or via drive-through voting at 10 locations across Harris County. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week, the polls will remain open until 10 p.m., and we'll offer 24-hour voting on Thursday evening and Friday morning at 7 locations. Visit harrisvotes.com/locations to find a location near you, along with estimated wait times. We have made voting in person safe by providing our election workers with face masks, face shields, and other protective equipment. Voters will be offered face masks free of charge if you don't have one of your own. And we will provide you with hand sanitizer, a finger cover, and a personal sanitizing wipe for your safety and peace of mind. November 3rd is Election Day, and that's your last chance to vote in these critical 2020 elections. To find more information, please visit us at harrisvotes.com or follow us at Harris Votes on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Thank you, Black Chamber, and see you at the polls.
The Bayou City is fortunate to enjoy the 15-member Jazz Houston Orchestra, including some of the most accomplished musicians in the world. We're happy to bring you a stellar performance from Jazz Houston. Greater Houston Black Chamber is made up of over 800 members, from small businesses to large corporations, as well as nonprofits and individuals. The Chamber is the go-to organization for business development and community outreach opportunities in the African American community in the Greater Houston area. For 85 years, the Greater Houston Black Chamber has been dedicated to supporting businesses in education, certification, contract opportunities, and capital, and helps African Americans tap into the vast buying power and influence of our community. Here are just a few highlights of how the Chamber has helped its members for the past 85 years.
The Greater Houston Black Chamber was founded in 1935 for the purpose of promoting the civic, economic, industrial, agricultural, and social welfare of Houston residents. Part of its vision was to encourage a larger patronage of black enterprises and practical education to stimulate better business and develop a better relationship between racial groups. Back then, issues such as poll taxes, fair housing, and employment practices and rations during war were top priorities for the Chamber. The organization provided platforms for national leaders, partnered with government programs, and held events such as business forums in support of the African American community.
The Greater Houston Black Chamber is really an unsung treasure in our community. And it came from the ideas of people decades ago, when it was the Houston Negro Chamber of Commerce, to the Houston Citizens Chamber of Commerce, to the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. In all of those ways, what it has done was serve to bolster opportunities for African Americans in business.
I don't think there's any other organization in this city, whether it's city, county, state, affirmative action, community action, nobody has had the kind of impact on black business in this city other than the Chamber. I think it has been vigilant. It has been there all the time, unforgiving in its vision.
Now in 2020, the Chamber continues to exercise its influence in local, state, and national civic and social issues, economic empowerment, and the ongoing fight for equality for Black Americans. Over the years, the GHBC and its foundation have served as a beacon of light for entrepreneurs in our community and as a resource to help train the next generation of Black leaders. We have helped thousands of businesses grow and thrive, create jobs, and contribute to the economic fabric of Houston and its surrounding areas. Our programming, access to a vast network of corporate leaders and professionals, and assistance with contracting opportunities have helped Black-owned businesses thrive.
The Chamber, through its efforts, have been able to show us how to proceed, how to grow our businesses, how to be successful in running those businesses, how to look at the future, how to get a balance between life lessons and business lessons. And so we've been able to put together, I think, a relatively important part of this community. The Black business communities continue to grow.
I'd like to say congratulations to the Greater Houston Black Chamber. You have become everything that those individuals years and years and years and years ago in the prior century thought that an organization could be to help African Americans, persons of African descent in our city and in our nation. Thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for helping businesses along the way. Thank you for nurturing individuals who have the dream to become business owners. Thank you so much, and congratulations on this wonderful event and your wonderful future that is ahead of you, and you're only going to become better.
As we look toward the future, our goal is to strengthen the power of the dollar in the Black community and to help African Americans understand, amass, and wield our power for the betterment of our experience in this nation.
We have 3 finalists for the Mac H. Hanna Jr. Upstart Award, which recognizes businesses that have been in operation for no more than 2 years. The winner of this coveted award will receive $2,500 in cash to assist in marketing their business. Carla Lane, GHBC Advisory Board member and founder, president, and CEO of Lane Staffing, is the Upstart Award sponsor. Now, let's hear from the Gingerbread School, Office Pride Commercial Janitorial, and Optimize Health.
The Gingerbread School is the sweetest place on earth. It is an early learning child care center located in Northeast Houston. We service ages 6 weeks to 13 years, and we are faith-based, and we specialize in fine arts.
COVID-19 has been a tremendous hit, losing clients, of course, because of having to pull back children, as well as decreasing staff due to those children having to stay home with parents.
COVID brought about a challenge, but it also came about a triumph as well, because in the midst of this launched some really cool programs. Our virtual learning program, our high school student work program. We now have extended hour care. So traditionally we were only offering services Monday through Friday. Now our service offerings is through the weekend. They're overnight, because now we have to accommodate the different dynamics of our new clientele, our essential worker clientele. So it really birthed some really good opportunities for us to explore new service areas that we had not even thought of. The Chamber has really showed us what a strong network of Black-owned business owners looks like. Since we joined the Chamber in the last year, we've been able to find out what resources we have within our city that are available to us in terms of capital resources, in terms of skill resources, in terms of networking opportunities, and other service areas that we can potentially tap into. So it's just been a wealth of knowledge to be able to be a part of such a institution that is 100% focused on Black-owned business owners. It's 100% focused on addressing Black-owned business owners and their needs and their challenges, and just making sure that we can remain resilient, not just during COVID-19, but even after this and long after that. So just helping us build that longevity in it.
Well, I'm Chris Foreman, one of the co-owners of Office Pride Commercial Janitorial of the Woodland Spring, where we offer routine janitorial services for small to mid-sized businesses in a complete and consistent and professional manner. When we finished our franchise training in January, and we finished our on-site training in February, we had no idea what we were up against. Nobody wanted to talk about commercial janitorial in a time when they were fighting to stay in business. So we had to change the way we were going to market and the things that we were going to concentrate on. And so we developed some different strategies. We decided to move forward out with our consumable sales of products, and we were able to create some things that could help the community through that. One of the best decisions that we made was joining the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce first. The communication and the support they provide is unparalleled. And when I tell you they have made the single greatest impact in our company since been a member. We were able to receive a grant from the Epsilon Omicron Educational Foundation, and that represented a momentum shift. And that was through the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. We are so indebted and we are so thankful for what they have done.
So the business that I run and operate is Optimize Health. For the past two and a half years, we're focused on health and wellness, disease prevention, health management, health maintenance, and we focus more so on the community. So the clients that I serve are elderly clients. We serve clients in school facilities. We do sports physicals. We do a lot of educational seminars, health fairs, and we're just really about the community, about the service. At the beginning of the year, everything was great, unfortunately until about February to March. At that time, I've had to cancel about 5 to 10 engagements, speaking engagement, which spoke heavily on mental health, which is a huge issue within our community. I've had to cancel events, I've had to postpone, I've had, financially, I've been affected. However, with telehealth, the services that I provide, I've been able to do some computer technology type work, where I'm able to give web-based seminars and educational advancement to my clients and the partners that I have. And just being a part of a community such as the Greater Houston Black Chamber, they've been awesome. They've been amazing with updates, just helping me as a business owner to go ahead and navigate through this season of COVID, as well as civic unrest. So it's been a great impact. This will be a huge honor, recognition. This is also opportunity for me to work alongside other entrepreneurs who look like me to service the community. So this will be a great honor, not only for me, but for other little young Black girls who may not have opportunities such as I do or my daughter, but opening up the door to show you that you can do it too.
In addition to our business leaders, there are others who are instrumental to the fabric of Black life in Houston. We are pleased to once again shine a spotlight on a few individuals who consistently step up and serve. They are community luminaries, and we are happy to honor them tonight. First, let's take a look at our Excellence Award. What defines excellence? Well, we think we have the answer. This company answered the call to make their stores safe for their customers, setting a standard in the retail industry during the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations to HEB, our honoree for the Excellence Award.
Hi, I'm James Harris at HEB. We at HEB believe in community, and at the heart of our community are small businesses. They help keep our society thriving. As the Director of Diversity and Inclusion and Supplier Diversity at HEB, I see firsthand the positive impact investing in our local neighborhoods can have. With over 400 stores throughout Texas and Mexico and over 120,000 partners, we take very seriously the health and well-being of every person who walks through our doors, which is why we continue to do all that we can to keep our customers and partners safe. Since the onset of the corona pandemic, we have seen a severe loss of businesses throughout the United States, but Black-owned businesses have been hurt especially hard. That is why it is so important that you and we continue to support organizations like the Greater Houston Black Chamber so we can keep our Black businesses alive and to continue helping communities thrive. On behalf of everyone at HEB, I want to thank the Chamber for this special honor and naming our organization as the recipient of the Excellence Award. Thank you.
Up next is the Larry V. Green Advocate of the Year Award, which goes to Tamla Oates-Forney, Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer at Waste Management, for her tireless efforts in supporting our community through uplifting African American women-owned businesses.
Hello, my name is Tamla Oates-Forney, Chief People Officer at Waste Management. A few months ago, our team at Waste Management had the privilege of collaborating with the Greater Houston Black Chamber and other local organizations on an exciting ally and supplier diversity event called Share the Mic and the Money Now. It was the first of its kind where we connected 40 Black women-owned businesses from across Greater Houston with major corporations in hopes of developing supplier diversity relationships. Essentially, we created a seat at the table for them that they would not have normally have received. At Waste Management, we value inclusion and diversity and understand the value that small businesses, minority-owned businesses, and Black women-owned businesses add to our economy and our community. And we were pleased to support the Chamber and its efforts to strengthen those entities. It's not just what we say, but what we show and how we show up in the communities in which we live and work. So on behalf of the 45,000 men and women of Waste Management and our senior leadership team, I am privileged to accept the Larry V. Green Advocate of the Year Award. The late City Council member was indeed a leader in the community, working tirelessly to make his district, District K, as well as all of Houston, the best location in the nation for business and opportunity. Thank you so much for this honor, and enjoy the rest of the show.
The next generation holds our future, and we are excited about this young man. Bryce Everhart of Valerie's for Men, our choice for the Young Entrepreneurs Award. In addition to tonight's award, Bryce will receive a $1,000 award from the Greater Houston Black Chamber Foundation to support his business.
Valerie's for Men is a men's accessory company where we help men dress to impress for the right success. I make men's accessories, lapel pins, bow ties, pocket squares, ties, and socks. My inspiration to start my business was partly my mom and partly my sister. My mom had gotten sick. She had gone through a 7-year journey, and towards the beginning of that journey, I saw a need to help her. You know, I like to be self-sufficient. Growing up, I never really wanted to work for anybody. Even when I'm getting older, I don't want to work for anybody because I don't want to be under something. I want to be above something. So I started my own business for that reason and to help my mom. The main advice that I would give to my peers, for all my friends that will be watching, is really just do something you're passionate about. You know, you have your struggles, but make sure you set goals so you can look at your goals whenever you're struggling and know that's what I'm working towards. The Young Entrepreneur Award means a lot to me, especially since I'm receiving it at 13. You know, it's a big deal because nobody expects to wake up and become an entrepreneur and be successful. And I'm very thankful for receiving this award. I'm thankful for my mom and my sister, really my family, but my mom and my sister because they helped me. My mom helped me because she was my rock. You know, going to K&G and deciding what suit I'm gonna wear was really an interesting process. And my sister was my inspiration because I really wouldn't know what business is in the fashion industry without her. It's been a good ride, and I'm grateful that I'm receiving this.
This next honoree has consistently utilized his fortune to benefit others. Robert F. Smith of Vista Equity Partners is the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award.
The Fund 2 Foundation's overwhelmingly generous donation for the creation of the Fund 2 UNCF STEM Scholars Program has not only changed my life in more ways than I can even imagine, but has also changed the lives of over 300 scholars. I call them my other brothers and sisters. Mr. Smith, thank you for encouraging a little black girl from Killeen, Texas to do far beyond what she thought she could do. Your investment has changed my life forever, and when I become a doctor, I will be sure to thank you through the thousands of lives that I touch every single day. Thank you.
And my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans. Good evening, everyone. I wish we could have been together in person, but in this time of social distancing, we're with each other in spirit. I accept this award with great humility and with the recognition that the work of the Greater Houston Black Chamber is perhaps more important than it has ever been before. Even as the stock market has held up surprisingly well during the pandemic, you can't walk down the main street of any predominantly African-American neighborhood without seeing the real world told. Small businesses have shuttered, more are teetering on the brink, and millions of jobs have been lost. I remember when this happened in the 70s as a result of sky-high interest rates. The barbershops, diners, convenience stores that were all the economic and social heart of our neighborhoods disappeared seemingly overnight, and many never came back. Our job is to make sure history doesn't repeat itself. There's no magic bullet or simple government solution, but there are men and women like you who are working day and night and will stop at nothing to support our communities. So I want to thank you for this award. And even more importantly, I want to thank you for the work you're doing day in and day out to support Black entrepreneurs and business owners during this most challenging time. Please keep up the great work, and thank you again for this honor.
The Mickey Leland Entrepreneurial Public Service Award honors a public servant who has shown dynamic, innovative leadership in the community. The Greater Houston Black Chamber honors her for her handling of the global pandemic in the third largest county in the United States. The Chamber honors and recognizes Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo with the Mickey Leland Entrepreneurial Public Service Award.
Thank you to everybody tuning in tonight, and thank you to the Greater Houston Black Chamber for supporting and for elevating Black-owned businesses for the past 85 years. Thank you for this incredible honor. It doesn't get much better than receiving an award bearing the name of Congressman Mickey Leland. His commitment to supporting the most vulnerable, to ending hunger, took him everywhere from the Fifth Ward to Africa to Cuba in front of popes and presidents to fight for the neediest. And what was most amazing about him, which I think all of us celebrate, was his moral compass. A very clear focus on the vulnerable, a very clear focus on what's right, and the reason why he made such a big impact and left such a big legacy. It's truly an honor to be receiving an award named after him. I started my own career abroad. I thought I would work on international development, and then the death of Michael Brown, his murder, made me realize that there were problems too big in this country for me to focus solely abroad. And that's why I came back to work on civil rights, on criminal justice reform, on healthcare access, and eventually ran for office so that I could help lead this fantastic county. I know we all remember the doomsday predictions. After my election, I took office at 27, and many people were concerned. But in that time, since we came into office about a year and a half ago, we've made it through fires and floods and explosions and now this pandemic. And we've been able to lead the community with strength and with focus. Because ultimately, even though those challenges are tough, it's easy to lead when you have a clear North Star. And that is what's good for the community, no matter how hard it is to explain or how difficult it is for folks to hear. That certainly has been the case with COVID. And I think of that. I think of the congressman and his legacy and his North Star, his moral compass, when we end up in these tough situations. That really the decisions are easy and leadership is easy when you have that clear North Star and moral compass, and it's what I'm trying to emulate. I see that too in the awardees this evening, and I want to congratulate them. We've seen through this pandemic that it's not just about making sure that Harris County is a place where everyone can achieve the American dream, but it's also about making Harris County a place where people want to come and stay and put down roots, and where folks can thrive. And that's done by folks who invest in their communities, who believe in community. That's what these incredible leaders and business leaders are doing. And they're doing it at a time where it's very tough for us, economically, if not health-wise. But even then, they're being recognized because of their contributions, not just to their businesses, which are huge in and of themselves, but also to the community more broadly. So congratulations and thank you for your work. I want you guys to know that I recognize that this pandemic has only further exacerbated the structural issues we know exist, and that we're fighting for change at that structural level. That's why we came in to make change in the ways flood control projects are prioritized, to change the way we do criminal justice and specifically reform the bail system in Harris County, to change the way we do voting, so that it's open and we're seeing the results of those massive investments. The ideas were there, but we hadn't had a commissioner's court that would invest in those changes and somebody who could implement them. And so we're going to continue fighting. It's going to be hard. It's not going to happen overnight. But whether it's environment, whether it's transportation, whether it's healthcare, whether it's economic opportunity for all our communities, we're going to continue fighting to get to the structural issues and make sure that this community is even better. It's going to take all of us. It's going to continue to take all of your work that you've been building over so many decades and that of the folks that are being recognized tonight. Thank you so, so much. I can't tell you how honored I am. And let's continue fighting together.
And now, we have come to the point of the program we have all been waiting for. We are ready to announce the Upstart and Pinnacle Award winners. Remember, the Upstart Award winner will receive a $2,500 cash prize to support their marketing efforts. Pinnacle Award winners, in addition to receiving the award, will receive grants from the Greater Houston Black Chamber to support their businesses. First, the Upstart Award. The Mac H. Hanna Jr. Upstart Award recognizes an up-and-coming businessman or businesswoman in Houston. This year's Upstart Award goes to the Gingerbread School.
To win the Upstart Award would be truly an honor for the Gingerbread School, especially right now during COVID-19 and trying to stay afloat and being a new business owner. To have such an honor and within our first 2 years of business, it's truly exceptional, and it's just very encouraging to let us know that we're on the right path and to encourage us to continue to do exceptional things and to push higher.
Congratulations to the Gingerbread School. Every year, the GHBC bestows a special recognition to a Pinnacle finalist as it looks to celebrate entrepreneurs with a strong foundation and an even brighter future. This award was created to honor a Pinnacle finalist that has been in business for at least 3 years, who has shown exceptional growth and business leadership. This year, the Greater Houston Black Chamber awards the Pinnacle Rising Star Award to Total Wellness Assessment and Counseling.
As we said earlier, mental health has always been a taboo topic in our communities. And I think winning this award would just be acknowledgement of the work that you do is meaningful and impactful within our community. Also, winning this award would be huge for me in being a Black woman business owner. There are many, many Black-owned businesses that don't make it. And this is my 8th year in business. Most businesses don't make it within the first 7. So this was the first year I finally was able to say, I think I made it. This would also just be a job well done of all the time, the energy, and the struggle that you've put into building this company, and that you sustained it and you ran the race, and good job well done. So it would mean a lot.
Congratulations, Total Wellness Assessment and Counseling. Now we are ready to announce winners of the Pinnacle Awards. As a reminder, we have 10 finalists, and tonight we're naming 5 winners. Good luck to everyone. The first Pinnacle Award goes to Lucille's.
To have them recognize the efforts that we've been doing, the work that we've done, the way that we've built and shrank the community at the exact same time. So we're in such a polarized moment in the history of this country. Lucille's in 1913, we really have been bridging the gaps. And to have the Pinnacle Awards qualify that would be a great honor.
Congratulations, Lucille's. And now the second Pinnacle Award goes to Nooksie's Fine Catering.
Just having the opportunity to be a gift to others is what I live for. It's my life now, and I love it. And to win this award would just definitely be an honor for us.
Congratulations. Up next is the third Pinnacle Award winner. Congratulations to Hill Day Public Relations.
Pinnacle to me is the highest level. And to receive it from an organization that is made up of Black-owned businesses who understand what you have gone through to be the best that you can be is the highest level of compliment. And it's my commitment to my dad. So to me, winning this award is not just about the award, it's about what it means.
Congratulations to you. The fourth Pinnacle Award winner is J. Archer Insurance Group.
I have done everything in my power to be a beacon and a light, not just to my employees who have all stayed employed through COVID, but to other small businesses, to young girls through my foundation. I have done everything I possibly can to just show the resilience and the importance of Black women-owned businesses. And so to win this would just show that everything that I've done has been, for a purpose. It would be an honor and a blessing to win this award.
Congratulations to Jay Archer as well. And now we've come to the fifth and final Pinnacle Award winner. And the honor goes to RE/MAX Legacy Living RE/MAX First Class.
The first time I went to my first Pinnacle Award, I was inspired and I was fired up. Being able to make it here and knowing that there were so many people that put in applications means the world to us. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Our personal sacrifices that have been placed in the business that we own. We took a lot of risks. I mean, I was a six-figure earning corporate executive, and so was my husband, and we decided to jump together. So being here lets us know that we made the right decision.
Congratulations to RE/MAX Legacy Living RE/MAX First Class and to all of tonight's winners. Please continue to support our winners and nominees and the Greater Houston Black Chamber of Commerce. Your financial support is appreciated. If you'd like to catch a replay of tonight's event, be on the lookout for the rebroadcast on Quest Texas Channel 55. Let's get ready now to continue this celebration at the after party. But first, some closing remarks from the Greater Houston Black Chamber's Board Chair, Carol Guess. I'm Mia Gradney. Thanks so much for joining us. Be safe and good night.
Congratulations to each and every Upstart and Pinnacle Award winner, community honorees, and our Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Despite significant challenges facing the Black community today, so many of our businesses continue to thrive. We're so pleased you chose to spend this evening with us, honoring some of the leaders of Houston's Black business community. We want to thank each of our sponsors for partnering with us to make this program possible. And we also celebrate and appreciate our elected officials, co-chairs, board of directors, staff, and volunteers. None of this would have been possible without your help. Finally, we hope you will stay connected to the Chamber and continue to support our programs, which supports Houston's Black community. For more information about upcoming events, membership, and programming, please visit www.ghbcc.com. That's www.ghbcc.com. We hope you had a wonderful evening tonight. Have a good night.